president and AG Pam Bondi give an update on alleged MS-13 member and human smuggler Kilmar Abrego Garcia. So I'm going to transition into this because this was another hot topic today. He was officially placed under arrest as he turned himself in today. And he's been a hot subject over with the Democrats because, you know, they want to protect him for some reason. But anyway, we'll get into that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Today, MS-13 gangbanger and human trafficker Kilmar Abrego Garcia turned himself into ICE in Baltimore. Do you have any comment on this? And why are the Democrats so emotionally attached to this man who beats
That's
his
a good
wife
question.
and is part of a terrorist organization?
And he beats his wife too, by the way.
They think he's going to be good for votes.
He's got a restraining order against him.
He's very bad for votes. These people are deranged. He's not good
They
for
are.
votes.
They're
he beat the hell out
insane.
of his wife. His wife is afraid to even talk about him. She's been mauled by this animal. And, you know, through a system of liberal courts, you know, he's doing things. But, no, we have that under control. And Pam has got that very much under control. Do you want to comment on it, Pam?
No, we've got him under control. He will no longer terrorize our country. He's currently charged with human smuggling, including children. The guy needs to be in prison. He doesn't need to be on the streets like all these
Obviously.
liberals want him to be. And as part of this operation here in D.C., we've also taken off MS-13 members. We've taken, I think just last night, we got a TDA guy off our streets
Trinidad,
right here,
Aragua, or
right
whatever.
around from where we all work. Another TDA member gone because of this project. So we're going to keep America safe from all of these foreign terrorist organizations, including Abrego Garcia.
I mean, these national reaching gangs are in D.C., the home of the federal government. It's absolutely crazy, man. You can't make this shit up. So from Secretary Kristi Noem, today, ICE law enforcement arrested Kilmar Abrego Garcia and are processing him for deportation. President Trump is not going to allow this illegal alien, who is an MS-13 gang member and a human trafficker and a serial domestic abuser and a child predator, to terrorize American citizens any longer. And this comes from Homeland Security. Today, Secretary Noem announced that ICE arrested Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He will be processed for removal to the country of Uganda. Sanctuary politicians and the fake news won't tell you the truth about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, an MS-13 gang member, human trafficker, wife beater, child predator, and criminal illegal alien, but we will. And they have a thread on just that as soon as it decides to load. You just make sure. Just making sure I was in the right place. So, Homeland Security, Garcia previously admitted to being illegally present in the United States. The subjects freely admitted being citizens and national of El Salvador by birth, and that they were present in the United States illegally. The subjects were not in possession, any immigration documents that would allow them to be in or remain in the United States legally. So that was shared by Homeland Security. Also in 2019, the Prince George's County Police Gang Unit validated Abrego Garcia as a member of MS-13. And when he was arrested, he was found with rolls of cash and drugs and was with two other members of MS-13. And I'm assuming this is the arrest report. And so member associate Mara Salvatrucha, I can't pronounce the MS. It's Mara Salvatrucha 13, and Western Click member status is active, and his vehicle information and the narrative. On March 28th of 2019 at approximately 1427 hours, detective with the Hyattsville City Police observed four individuals loitering in the parking lot of the Home Depot in Hyattsville, Maryland. As detective approached the individuals, two of the individuals reached into their waistbands and discarded several unknown items under a parked vehicle. All four individuals were stopped, and they immediately recognized Christian Hernandez Romero, aka Bimbo, as a member of MS-13. Two small plastic bottles containing marijuana were located on the scene. All four individuals were transported back to District 1 for interviews, and there's a couple more paragraphs there if you want to check this out. And matter of fact, oh, my bad. I accidentally clicked out of the whole thing. But I will repost this right now. So if you want to check out my X handle at Spathon, it's just got the N at the end. You can check it out there, or you can just go directly to Homeland Security. It's right there on theirs. And next, on December On December the 1st of 2022, Abrego Garcia was stopped by the Tennessee Highway Patrol for speeding. Upon approach to the vehicle, the encountering officer noted 8 other individuals inside the vehicle. They have an image there. And let me see. Do they have more? Let me just click out of here. Oh, yeah, here we go. So there was no luggage in the vehicle, leading the encountering officer to suspect this was a human trafficking incident. Additionally, all the passengers gave the same home address as the subject's home address. During the interview, Abrego Garcia pretended to speak less English than he was capable of and attempted to put the encountering officer off track by responding to questions with questions. When asked what relationship he had with the registered owner of the vehicle, Abrego Garcia replied that the owner of the vehicle was his boss and that he worked in construction. Now, I can't make this any larger. It's X. It's a pain. So, yeah, it's even almost too small for me to read, but it's from the Department of Homeland Security Investigations, investigative referral, official use only. It's got the narrative, the synopsis, the encounter, immigration, criminal history, and so on and so forth. So, again, it's over on Homeland Security's profile if you want to check it out. Homeland Security, Jennifer Vasquez, Garcia's wife, petitioned for an order of protection against him. She claimed he punched her, scratched her, and ripped off her shirt and bruised her. So this information is also on here from the District Court of Maryland for Prince George's County. And Jennifer Vasquez, this is a temporary protective order, which was issued, looks like on June 17th of 2021. Actually, I think that's when it'll be effective through. So maybe it's on the next page. Let's see. Current spouse of the respondent, the person eligible for relief. On 5/1 of 2021, and the description of harm. Let's see. On May 4th of 2021, respondent punched and scratched petitioner, ripped off her shirt, grabbed and bruised the petitioner. So there you have it. So they've actually got court documents to back that up, that he's a wife beater. And according to court filings, Kilmar Abrego Garcia also solicited nude photographs of a minor. Great. And they actually have this on New York Post that they linked to this. And let me go ahead and make this a little smaller here. So Kilmar Abrego Garcia enters U.S. court in chains to face charges of trafficking thousands of illegal migrants, including MS-13 gangbangers. Thousands of illegal migrants. Oh my God, dude. This dude is a scumbag to the max. MS-13 gangbanger Garcia entered a Tennessee courtroom in chains hours after he was returned to the U.S. soil from El Salvador to face charges of trafficking thousands of illegal immigrants. His full-time job for years, Attorney General Pam Bondi announced on Friday. Quote, he was a smuggler of humans and children and women, including members of the murderous prison gang he belonged to, the AG said at a press conference. 100 trips the grand jury found of smuggling people throughout our country. Would it surprise you? It wouldn't surprise me if under the table he was probably paid off by the feds under the Biden administration, because if you recall, they were flying in immigrants, which were they technically illegal immigrants? I mean, that might be up to interpretation, but they were flying them in under the cover of darkness to airports all throughout the country. So it wouldn't surprise me to find out that perhaps the CIA or some other agency was probably paying certain members of certain organizations under the table money to smuggle in even more people. Not saying they're doing that. I'm just saying, if you're conspiratorially minded, maybe that might align a little bit with your thought process, perhaps. Anyway, co-conspirators also alleged that Abrego Garcia solicited nude photos of a minor, abused women he was transporting, and was involved in the murder of a rival gang member's mother. The purported gang member, who was wrongly deported in March, was shackled hand and foot when he appeared in a Middle District of Tennessee courtroom on Friday, flanked by Homeland Security agents, according to local reports. And there's more to read through if you want to check that out. It's in the description, New York Post. And it looks like that might be it. Is that all they got? Yeah, we're getting memes, we're getting photos. So yeah, it looks like that's the end of the thread here. So not only does Homeland Security claim that he's a vile scumbag of a human being, they've actually got the receipts to back it up. So there you have it. So he is going back to Uganda.